Alright everyone, welcome to Sour Horsepower, and today we are going to be ranking and rating my subscribers' cars. So if you don't follow me on Instagram or Facebook, actually I think I also post on YouTube, but we will be doing this regularly, not like, all the time, but every once in a while, we'll be ranking your guys' cars. So I figured it's a fun idea. I get to see what you guys drive, and you guys get to share your cars not only on my channel, but whoever else might see the video. So I put together a point system. So here's how we're going to do it. It's going to be between maximum of 5 points, lowest 1 point. So first 5 points are going to be for the model of the car. So if you got, we'll just go with Challenger since we got one here. So if you got the top of the line Challenger, which right now is super stock Hellcat Redeye, you'll get 5 points. If you got a base model V6, you get 1 point. So that's how we're going to be doing the whole model point system right there. Next category is going to be up to 5 points for mods. So obviously if you've taken a car and you've gone full race car with it, you'll get maximum points, 5 mods. If you have done no mods, you'll still get 1 point. So if you're completely stock, you get 1 point. Minimum mods, 2 points, a little bit more, 3 points, so on. Next, we did 5 points for my subjective score. So I look at the vehicle, I see the pictures you sent me, I give you my rating, how I would rate that car out of 5 points. So total points you can earn is 15 points. And yeah, so let's go ahead and jump right into the first vehicle. All right, so I got everybody, on my piece of paper here so that way I can keep everything straight. I already did all the judging and stuff when I was looking at the pictures, but I will be posting the pictures up here on the screen so you guys can see exactly which vehicle I'm looking at. So first we have at yanksautodetail. He has a 2018 Durango SRT in a beautiful silver color. Looks very nice in this picture. So he said it was lowered, has Velgen wheels on it, and a GT House exhaust and a GT House intake. So for his score, since it's the Durango SRT, he gets 4 points for the model. Not the well, at the time it was the top, but now they come out with the Hellcat, so 4 points, still a strong score. 2 on the mods, so he's got some mods, not over the top, just a nice little lowered. He's got some springs, wheels, and exhaust, so 2 points for mods. And a subjective score, so I really like the Durango SRTs, so he gets 4 points for that, and plus that picture that he sent, very clean, looks beautiful, so 4 points for that, giving him a total of 10 points. So now moving on to the RealMetro. He has a 2010 Challenger RT. It's a bunch of mods he sent me, but I'm just going to kind of summarize them here. So it's lowered, straight piped, he has a built trans, new engine because the first one apparently blew up, custom spoiler, staggered wheels, bunch of LED lights, and a whole buttload of cosmetic stuff like painted engine bay and stuff. So now let's get into his score. He gets 2 points for the model because it's an RT, kind of bottom, but not really. It's better than a V6, not quite a Scat Pack. If you hear cars driving by, it's a Sunday afternoon. People are out driving, so sorry for the noise interruptions, but we got to keep on moving. Okay, so 2 for the model, 4 points for mods because he has done a lot. Now, it's not, necessarily race car stuff, but everybody has their own tastes. So we give him 4 points for mods because he's done a lot of work to his car. And then for the subjective, now, I was kind of on the fence about this because he has done a lot of mods. But at the end of the day, it is an RT. Respectable, not fantastic. And then the wheels. Now, these are purely design choices based on what people like. To me, I did not necessarily like those wheels on the car, but to each their own. So I've given him 2 points for subjective score, giving him a total of 8 points. Still, a very nice build. Sure, he likes it, and yeah, props to him. Now moving on, we have at TylerG_2021. He has a 2021 Charger Redeye. Has upper pulley, injectors, and a tune. Now, since that is the top of the line Charger, he gets 5 points for his model score. For mods, he only gets 2 points. It's not stock, so he doesn't get 1. He gets 2 points because he has a couple mods done. Nothing crazy. Still doesn't have like an intake or an exhaust or suspension or anything, so just 2 points for mods. And then subjective, I really like this car. Really like it. Obviously, I mean, Charger Redeye, what's not to like? So I will give him 4 points on the subjective score. Very clean, obviously, brand new. And then he put that nice decal on the side that's also matte black. It kind of blends in. Hopefully I put the picture in here. So he hits a total of 11 points. Moving on to the next car, we have Torado Racing on YouTube. Actually, an old friend of mine. I met him when we were in the Army together. He is a 2009 Challenger SRT8, and he has all of the mods. Now, car driving by. I could make another car driving by. I could make probably a 10 to 15 minute long video just going over his list of mods. He does a lot of autocross, whole bunch of stuff like that. He has a whole bunch of engine mods, suspension, did a custom, I think it's Vicres wide body, interior stuff, like just, it's a very, very nice build. So let's go ahead, check him out on YouTube too, at Torado Racing. It's probably somewhere on the screen here. So let's get into his points. So for the model, he gets 4 points because it's an SRT8, not a Hellcat. Now I know when 2009 when it came out, it was top of the tier, but times have moved along. We'll still give him 4 points for being an SRT8. Now mods, clearly, I could go for days about how many mods he has. 5 points for mods. And then subjective score, I really love what he's done with this build, not just because he's a friend of mine or anything, but it's big respect to how much work he's put into that car. So he does get 5 points for subjective, giving him a total of 14 points. All right, so next up on the list, we have at Scavenger 1320. He has a YouTube channel as well. Go ahead and check that out. 2020 Challenger 1320. Has intake, wheels and tires, Kirky seat. He sent me like a laundry list of weight reduction mods that he's done to it. Clearly he drag races it. So for his score, for the model, we're going to give him a 4. Now, normally where that would sit, because it's a Scat Pack, I would normally put it around a 3. But since it's a special edition Scat Pack, a 1320, we'll bump him up to a 4. Now, let's see, where are we at? For mods, he does get a 4 for mods. So I know I didn't say that many, but intake, wheels and tires, Kirky seat, like he sent me a laundry list of weight reduction mods, like lightened front bumper supports, stripped out the interior, just a bunch of stuff to actually make you go faster down the track. So he does get 4 points for mods. And then subjective score, really like the whole, what he's done with the 1320, actually using it for the purpose that it was designed for, making it lighter, making it go faster down the track. 4 points for subjective, plus the hell raising does look pretty dang good on the 1320. 12 points total for Scavenger 1320. Now next up we have the Blacktop GT. It's a 2019 Challenger GT with an intake, it has some tinted lights on it, and a solo performance exhaust. Now for the score, let's do 1 point for the model. Unfortunately, it is a V6 Challenger, so like I said at the beginning, if you have the lower tier of the Challenger, now it's not the absolute basement tier. Like I think the basement tier is like the SXT. It is a GT, so it's a slightly premium V6, but at the end of the day, still a V6. So on this, what's a score chart, I guess we go with a 1 for the model. Now mods, he does, it's not stock, so he has a couple mods, so he does get a 2 for mods. And his subjective score, really clean. Picture he sent me, looks really nice, black on black. Got the black top package, so he gets like the sport hood and everything like that. So 3 points for my subjective score, giving him a total of 6 points. All right, so moving on, we got the, let's see here, at Redeyeguy 797, 2019 Challenger Redeye wide body. He's got wheels and tires for racing and a diff brace. So let's go to the points. 5 for the model. So at 2019 Challenger Redeye wide body was top tier. Mods, he gets a 2 because standard mods, nothing too crazy. And then subjective score 4. I mean, slightly biased about, the Redeyes, I will say, slightly biased. But subjective score 4, so that gives him a total of 11 points. All right, so moving on, we actually have a very identical car to what we just saw. Another 2019 Challenger Redeye wide body in black on black. Wheels and tires, diff brace, catch can. 5 for the model, 2 for mods, 4 for subjective, 11 points. Is what it is. If I gave the previous guy 11 points for having the same car and the same mods, same points there. So Alan Price, good friend of mine, you've seen him on the channel before. His YouTube channel is SRT Bone. Moving on, final car submitted for this video is at just another 5.3 Fox. He has a 90 Fox body Mustang, built 5.3 LS, turbo 400, 88 and a 102 turbo, Holley EFI, and running on E85. Now for the model score, 3 because it's a Fox body. Back then is what it is. They were everywhere. 5 for mods. Obviously, it's a full-blown race car. I think he's run well into the 8s. I'm not sure if it's low 8s, but definitely an 8-second car. I've seen it run. It's very, very, very fast. And a subjective score 5. Like, look at that picture. Super clean. Car driving by, ruining my audio. But yeah, I really, really, really do like his car. Super clean build. And it's fast. So what's not to like? Fast and clean. So here's our rankings. Start from the top. We have at Torado Racing at the top with 14 points. At Just Another 5.3 Fox with 13 points. At Scavenger 1320 with 12 points. And then you have Alan Price, Redeyeguy, and Tyler G all on 11. With yanksautodetail at 10. RealMetro at 8. And the Blacktop GT at 6 points. So if you want to get in on this type of video for our next one, be sure to follow us on Instagram or Facebook. I did post pictures there asking for you guys to submit your cars. If you did enjoy this video, give us a like. Comment below your thoughts if maybe I completely screwed up my ranking system, ways that I could improve it, or just general things you want to see in the future. So that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.